For a while, things between Jody and Travis seemed picture perfect. The photos told one story: beach trips, smiles, matching outfits. But the truth behind those smiles was shifting, quietly, like a shadow stretching across their relationship. At first, Travis thought it was normal. Every couple has their ups and downs. But slowly, Jody's texts started coming more often. Where are you? Who are you with? Why didn't you pick up? If he didn't respond right away, another message would follow. Then another. Then another. What used to be sweet concern started to sound like interrogation. Travis's friends noticed the difference too. When Jody wasn't around, he seemed lighter, more like himself, joking, laughing, full of life. But the moment her name came up, he grew quieter, guarded. Still, he never badmouthed her. He just sighed and said, "She's intense." Jody, on the other hand, saw Travis as her entire world. She wanted to be everything he wanted: the perfect girlfriend, the perfect partner, the perfect soulmate. But Travis wasn't ready to settle down. He was focused on his career, on self-improvement, on his faith. And when he started pulling back, Jody panicked. In her mind, distance meant danger, danger of losing him, and she couldn't let that happen. So she started driving hundreds of miles from California to Arizona, unannounced. Sometimes she'd show up smiling, saying she just wanted to surprise him. Other times she'd be quiet, eyes searching his face for signs he'd been with someone else. Travis didn't know how to react. He cared for her, but this was getting strange. Once a friend walked into his house and found Jody sitting on his couch, even though Travis wasn't home. She said she had a key. There were rumors, too, of Jody listening outside his room, reading his messages, following him to events. But whenever he tried to end things, she'd break down in tears, promising to change. And each time, Travis gave in, because deep down, he didn't want to hurt her. And maybe, just maybe, he still hoped the girl he met that night in Las Vegas was still in there somewhere. But Jody was changing, and the changes weren't small. Her moods became unpredictable. One day she'd be warm and affectionate, cooking dinner, laughing, taking selfies. The next day she'd be furious over a single text message he forgot to answer. Sometimes she'd vanish for days, then reappear as if nothing happened. Travis began confiding in his close friends. "She scares me a little," he admitted one night. It wasn't something he said lightly. This was a man who had fought through hardship, grown up in chaos, and built his life from the ground up. But now it felt like he was living in a maze he couldn't escape. If you want to follow the story from the beginning to the end, click the related video to watch the full story.